Welcome you all. In the previous video we have seen what is a matrix and some type of matrix such as row matrix, column matrix, rectangular matrix and square matrix. In this video we will see what is a null matrix, what is principal diagonal and what is a diagonal matrix. So what is a null matrix? If each element of a matrix are 0, then the matrix is called a null matrix. If each element of a matrix are 0, then the matrix is called a null matrix. Now what is a principal diagonal? Okay, the line joining the first element of the first row to the line joining the last element of the last row is called as a principal diagonal. So let's have a square matrix 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. What is a principal diagonal in a square matrix? Please focus on my word. In a square matrix, the line joining the first element of the first row to the last element of the last row is called a principal diagonal. So in this square matrix, the principal diagonal is 1 5 9. So we have learned what is a null matrix, what is a principal diagonal. Now we are learning what is a diagonal matrix. If in a matrix A of ij equals to 0, for I not equals to j. Okay, so A of ij is equals to 0 for I not equals to 0. In a square matrix, if A of ij is equals to 0 for I not equal to j, it means that the diagonal elements, the principal diagonal elements are non-zero and the rest of elements are 0. So 1 2 3 and rest of elements are 0. So this is a perfect example of a diagonal matrix and it is represented as DIAG, diagonal of 1, 2, 3. This is how you represent a diagonal matrix. So in this video we have seen three types of matrix. The first is null matrix, two type of matrix and one concept which is principal diagonal. So null matrix, if each element of a matrix are 0, then the matrix is called a null matrix. Principal diagonal in a square matrix, if the line joining the first element to the last element is called the principal diagonal of a square matrix. And the last thing is diagonal matrix. So what is a diagonal matrix? If a square matrix all the elements are 0 and the elements of principal diagonals are non-zero, then the matrix is called as diagonal matrix. So in the next video we will see more types of matrix.